More breaking news tonight. A search is underway for a suspect who ran from police and state troopers after a wreck in Huntsville. This is a live look at the scene. Traffic is also being diverted at that crash site, which could continue into early Saturday morning. The crash happened along the Memorial Parkway access road at Merchants Walk about 6:30 tonight. State troopers say the chase began near the intersection of Highway 53 and Research Park Boulevard. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Schaefer. Naja Sherman has the night off. Way 31's Will Robinson-Smith was on scene minutes after the wreck. Will, what is law enforcement saying now about this incident that has caused some major traffic issues?
Well, as you mentioned, it's still going to take quite a bit of time to clean this mess up. As you can see, the truck that was the center of this chase still very much attached to the pole as they work to replace it right now. And I'll flip the camera around this way, and you can see on the other side of the parkway, they have this intersection blocked off at Merchants Walk and South Memorial Parkway, diverting traffic until potentially as late as 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, I spoke with someone who was working across the street who said he was shocked to see this whole thing go down.
It was definitely shocking to see.
Kohler Damson says he was at work at the Acura dealership on South Memorial Parkway when something across the street caught his eye.
I was coming up from the back and I saw an explosion of sparks across the street. It sparked my interest, so I came outside, saw several officers chasing the car that hit the pole. The guy got out of the car and then officers proceeded to chase after him.
Those officers were Alabama State troopers who were pursuing a white pickup. The sparks came after the truck smashed into a power pole. Troopers on scene said the chase began around 5 o'clock where Research Park meets Highway 53. 2 people are now in custody, a man and a woman. Troopers say they are still looking for one more person who they've identified, but say that person may have been picked up in a separate vehicle. Meanwhile, Damson says he's just glad no officers were injured in the whole affair.
It was pretty shocking to see, the pursuit and then the amount of officers that were, chasing the suspect. But, hats off to all the guys that put their lives out on the line every single day to keep Huntsville safe.
State troopers say the person they're looking for is not present a danger to the public. Meanwhile, they're in the process of determining what charges will be brought against the 2 people they already have in custody. And again, as far as this scene here, if you have to drive along this side of Memorial Parkway, just go ahead and find an alternate route now because it's going to be like this potentially until the early hours of tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Huntsville, Will Robinson-Smith, Way 31 News.